No, you're seeing the right images. The White House is being demolished, or at least a good chunk of it. The White House is being torn into without even full review process being completed. The East Wing, which is over 125 years old, goes back to the early 1900s, expanded during World War II. It's now undergoing major demolition. You've probably seen the footage, the pictures, and the videos by now. To make room for a 90,000 square foot, $250 million ballroom commissioned by President Trump. On the surface, it's privately funded, no taxpayer dollars, so people like me should shut up, right? But it's not about that. It's a symbol of how this presidency operates and how it's operated from day one. The East Wing isn't just any space. It's not a gas station being demolished. It houses the First Lady's offices. It hosts dignitaries. It's steeped in historic legitimacy for over 125 years. And destroying or radically reshaping it risks turning this public institution into a prop for a personal brand. This is like he's treating it like the set of The Apprentice, the set of a movie, like Hollywood just tearing down all the styrofoam walls. But this is much more than that. Where are all the conservatives now? I used to be a conservative. For most of my life, I was a conservative. Where are all the conservatives that want to preserve history? They don't want to tear down a little peg on the wall if it's been there for that long. All of a sudden now, because Trump's in there, they're okay with bulldozers going in and tearing apart the White House. Did you vote for that? I guess you did. You're going to say, the Trump people are going to say they voted for it. Most of us didn't want the White House being destroyed for $250 million ballroom, which is all about vanity and symbolism. Nothing substantive there. This demolition isn't just construction changes. It's not just a construction job. It mirrors a broader pattern in this tenure of this administration, tearing down norms, prioritizing spectacle over substance, remodeling institutions to serve personal image, such as the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, the Department of Defense to the Department of War, and now a ballroom that he says everyone's screaming for. Everybody really wants a $250 million ballroom when people can't even pay their rent. In a time when Americans are facing real hardships like not being able to buy their groceries, because he said he was going to, on day one, just bring all the prices down magically, and he hasn't done that all these months into his administration. Life is more expensive now than I can remember in my lifetime. But it's time for this tone-deaf vanity project, a MAGA I almost said a MAGA ballroom, a mega ballroom, while bigger problems go unsolved. Same thing, MAGA. Many of us are also worried about what kind of a precedent this is going to set. The presidential residence becoming nothing more like I said, like a movie set, a pay-to-play event space, like an arena, a concert venue that changes its name every 3 years, depending on which bank or corporation owns it now, right? And the boundary between public office and private interest blurs completely. But this is a perfect symbol, I think, of this administration trying to reshape the people's house into something that serves the man, not the people. The White House is about the people, not the man. And Trump has once again turned everything on its head. And what we're watching isn't just a few walls being torn down. It's really like a metaphor for more than that. It's the White House being refashioned as a stage for ego rather than governance. What do you think? I'd much rather have affordable groceries and affordable living myself than a $250 million ballroom. I don't give a fuck who's paying for it. This is unbelievable. And imagine, again, it's a good example of what would the reaction of the right wing be if Bill Clinton had done this, just taking bulldozers to the White House without full review process, without going to the American people asking them if they wanted the White House torn into. Imagine if Obama did this. Obama got criticized for wearing tan suits, for Christ's sake. And this president can take bulldozers in there without ever asking you, without asking me, if we wanted this to be done to the people's house. It's absolutely shameful, and it's shameful if you support this, in my opinion. Drop an opinion down below. Let me know if you made it to the end. I know it was a long video, and I appreciate your time as always.